na many lawyer Paul Kumi any enkomo or a legal practitioner and then a constitutional lawyer as well. Na anope yeneno any enkomo. Council anope what to make good morning and pom to saying.
And I don't know yet. Now I was on to say.
Eradiado menso me ho ye pa. Anope, thank you for responding to us.
Thanks for considering me.
Very well. And see, yenin komo. Now these are major concerns.
If I before I say you best start here and there, no.
Yeah.
There are just some two quick comments which I want to make, and on some of the issues I will raise here, though. The Bank of Ghana head office and electoral commission for minority press conference on Bayer.
Yes.
Let me start with the minority for press conference on Bayer. Honestly, I find some of the acts of the electoral commission, a little bit curious. One more, this whole program, electoral commission, the program, they are all geared towards ensuring that there is peaceful elections. And these peaceful elections, they are organized for the various political parties and of course, government institutions or any other groups are.
Kessben 92.9.
Organize a very credible election. And when you have the political party saying that we want you to do this thing in a particular way, why will the electoral commission always be insistent to say, no we know when you do it this way, it will let things go better for us as per our organization and other things. Unless the electoral commission is able to come up and say that this particular arrangement cannot be okay. But I find it difficult to say. Electoral commission, you make it various political parties, you tell them, say, you revert, you get back to them later. You don't, and then you do your own arrangement. It's a little bit close to me.
They are an independent constitutional body.
Yes, your independence by way of people telling you what you should do. But the independence does not mean that you become oblivious of the very persons now who you are the amount. They are working for you. The political parties are stakeholders. You are organizing the elections amongst the political parties and for one of their candidates to be chosen for some specific political positions. All of them are saying that also see there be. Right? For instance, when a reference was made to the issue of registration, the law is clear. So maybe if I know about go to during the election day. It will catch a microphone. Some register our visit officer. It do election time. No matter you go to what everyone saying. District officers no. You see, so I think that the electoral commission is exposing itself for unnecessary flack. Some of the standoff with these political parties are needless. I mean, who for also. It is like we want to tell you that we are in control. But for Christ's sake, electoral commission are not in control of anything. Electoral commission, where you come in is where there is going to be the election. You are to ensure that there is credible election. But the run-up to organizing a credible election, you must have the years for all the stakeholders so that they will cooperate with you. Assuming you put all these things in place. Now, on the day ever beg the political parties will have told people to move now at the officers will be a mahonomoa. What power was on anything? I believe that your friends and the chairperson of the electoral commission, the attitude of say, yes, I am in control. I do what I want. IPAC is just an advisory committee. So what you say does not necessarily bind us and things like that. And therefore, you look at it, a huge political party, it has almost half the membership of parliament, almost can't IPAC for one or two reasons. And you have an electoral commission who doesn't seem to care that this huge political constituency of the electoral commission as per the IPAC will be and they seem not to care. Now you have done this to the sense that one more Muslim can also complain. So what is it that you want? NDC was complaining and said the act of the electoral commission wasn't good enough, and so they didn't see the reason for which they wanted to go for this meeting. Almost I cannot also only almost think it almost so what we said arrangements of mono so those were the things that NDC was complaining about. The remaining group are also complaining about the same thing. So what kind of electoral commission are we talking about? So they will have to I think 5 down Accra. Then we go to the issue of this Bank of Ghana on head office next day there be a project that I could do no. Yeah, mistake Biani a can't say yes suspended. We will end up in future spending close to 3 times the amount that earmarks they say for it, And so I will pray, say, make sure that we will monitor so that there is no over bloating of the expenses and nothing. That yes, I deal with influence. Then we know it is a chapter closed. But if we make the mistake of saying, say, oh, we are not in the best of economic situations, so we should abandon it, it's not a priority, and all those type of things, I can assure the Ghanaians, say, and we will pay more even towards it, because inflation is almost always on the tendency. But tonight, inflation is such a worldwide phenomenon. But after COVID, after a friend saying the usual Eastern Bloc conflicts and that inside ECOC, you realize all these complaints and explanations and excuses being alluded to the situation over there, the Ukraine situation, to Mr. Wait there. I'm not taking any side to support the Bank of Ghana, but my worry is that if we do not do anything today, now you see a trend till tomorrow, we'll be in trouble. It will not help us.
Very well. Council, my Yamra, the main issue, substantive one, the rationale behind chief executives to a far extent, one more our duty to provide a service to the nation. Now will be more 80 may abandon one more post just to follow some of this presidential aspirant on their campaign trail. No, what does our constitution require of state agencies of this nature? Anyone will see was a common first assessment of Faso, a Juma Edema or Mino.
I think Sir Colin Japan had the issue rightly expressed. It is just not good enough.
Kessben 92.9.
You abandon on any Juma all year. Now, Papa could be a particular candidate to be a chief. Now, or can be a man and I say, or what may political ambition. You see, even with the appointment, which one could say is a political or no, there were 2 categories of appointments, even though they will come from the political angle. You see, we have those whom we can describe as the political executives. So we talk about the DC, he's a political executive. We talk about the regional minister, he is a political executive. We are talking about ministers, they are political executives. These are
Kessben 92.9.
politicians. At any point in time, all activities cannot be said to be impacting one way or the other against any particular person. A political position idea, and those are part of the things which are embedded within that position, But when you are appointed as a chief executive of a state-owned enterprise, and that's a public-owned enterprise. That position is a public office. It is supposed not to have any political color. So you cannot, while being that chief executive, still be seen to be actively involved in partisan political party activities. Because one, if you happen to be the chief executive of any particular state-owned enterprise, not a would be a particular candidate a chair, you are depriving that state-owned enterprise, whose services are being here at that time. Honestly, I even get a bit worried when I see some of these chief executives sitting on radio or on TV and debating with people for close to, 3-4 hours. I know some of these executives even leave radio stations around 11 after that work with humans. Meanwhile, the role of a chief executive, for the strategic planning and business development of that particular institution now or head of, At least you are to look at the legal, the planning, direction, organization, and at least controlling company operations. And you would just say, when you to Honomo. Now, what I do is debate. And I also would you be a chief because you want to support me candidacy. I do not think say Ghana is being served well. So I agree very well with Kwame Japan say what these people are doing, and you see, when you look at the Constitution, the Constitution Article 276, it expressly bars the president keeps from active politics.
Exactly.
But in the same vein, Article 94, I can say that notwithstanding, the chief can be appointed into any public office or ordinarily qualified for it. Checking most of young state-owned enterprises here. Not persons who are appointed to head those institutions, some of them have next to nothing experience or knowledge or qualification for that particular position. It was fully as a politician. So the role that he is expected to play as a strategist, in planning, in the directions and controlling of operations, business strategies, and the day-to-day company management, only be. And for about 6 months or so, he will have to understand the other person or more than that. And those things don't help. So you realize that with that shortfall that they have, they think that their positions will be assured to the extent that they always do the bidding of the political party or the leadership or the players, the big players in the political party or more appointed. It is always in support of that particular political party. And I don't think it is helpful.
I see. But so in all of that, it's Yamra now said one will be engaged in such acts.
In terms of corporate governance, yes. Corporate governance will not allow the head of that particular corporate entity, to openly come up and be very, very partisan. Because it can go against that particular person. Let me give you an example. It is who business to be now appointed a chief executive. That chief executive, Alankash and Baumia and from Japan. If Ojawa Juma not on a campaign now. Can that person do that in the private enterprise?
No.
You see, and so we should know, say, even though we say a company belongs to government, it is a separate corporate persona. It is standing on its own, and it must be treated with all the respect that is due it. So you want to me abandon that particular company, for your personal political party activity at the expense of the existing, because once you become the chief executive of that particular company or that particular state-owned enterprise, 24/7, you are under its cover. Your insurance, your movement, and everything is catered for by that particular enterprise. So if the person is a head, I don't want to mention any particular state-owned company. I don't want your radio station to be in any trouble. So I'm just using assumed names.
Kessben 92.9.
Enterprise. State-owned, right? That state-owned enterprise, you know, the fueling, the accommodation, the outside activities, any no, to the extent that he remains the chief executive of that enterprise, you know, he will be catered for.
Very well.
It is better on this particular your friends saying, he is using the vehicle. It is going to be fueled by the company. So why do you do that for a private individual?
Okay.
Because all those things now they are not to the benefit of the company.
Okay.
So yes, you can come and sit in a radio station and make all the submissions, but there might be submissions which are towards the promotion of the company now. We are head of no. Anything short of that, you have no business going to sit on any radio or follow any political party. Personality may support you. No.
Very well.
You can't do that.
Council, my man now was here no pay. I'm very grateful for your time. Okay. And lawyer Paul Kome and Yanino at the end. Come on, bringing us to 9 after 8. This is Kessben 92.9.